Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In case this is the first time you are seeing me, my name is Lakwe Shweton and I'm a love coach. Today I'm going to be talking about why personal hygiene and personal grooming is so important. For a while, people in my old office would tease me because they would say that every day I could do my makeup or my lipstick like 10 times a day. And it's true, but the funny thing is that up until the time I went to boarding house at about age 15 or so, I was kind of a mess. I didn't care about how I looked and I really couldn't be bothered. But my boarding house was strict about how people looked and how they kept themselves. So you had no choice. You just had to conform, and I did. But the thing is that even after I left secondary school, as I got older, I kept an interest in how I looked and how I took care of myself, and that has been with me since then. The thing is that personal grooming is important for everybody, particularly for women. There's a mindset thing that I'm hoping to change with this video. I noticed that a lot of women don't care about how they look or how they smell or what other people think. They feel like if somebody is really going to be in love with them, they're going to be in love with them no matter what. And then they also feel like, oh, they did all this in the past. They were doing their hair and doing their makeup and they still didn't meet anybody. So what's the point? I hope to change that mindset. And the way to change it is to realize that when you look after yourself, when you take interest in your own personal grooming, you're doing it for yourself. You're not doing it for anybody else. You're doing it so that you feel good. And the truth is that when you look in the mirror and like what you see, you will feel good. So please don't think that taking care of yourself or looking good or anything like that is for other people. Do it for yourself. That is a mindset thing that has to change. Please try to work on that. That's my first tip today. Okay, from that, we're now going to be talking about personal grooming and hygiene in depth. So the first thing that I want to say is we need to talk about body odor. This is a real issue, particularly in a country like Nigeria where it is so hot. You need to take care of yourself. When we sweat so much, we tend to create body odor. The thing about body odor is that if you create it, you can't smell it on yourself. Other people are the ones that smell it. And because people are generally kind, they can't come up to you and tell you, oh my gosh, you smell, you have a problem, you need to do something about body odor. They can't tell you that because they don't want to hurt your feelings, or perhaps they're even scared of you. Just, be on the safe side and try to prevent body odor. You can do that by using deodorant and antiperspirant. There are products that have both things in one, so you don't have to buy a deodorant and then buy an antiperspirant. You can buy a deodorant and antiperspirant product. The one I use is called Right Guard, and I really like it. You can try it. Some people think that using perfume alone will stop body odor, but it doesn't. It just masks the odor, and it doesn't even mask it well. The thing about using perfume alone is that the smell of perfume can mix with body odor and create this awful smell that is just choking. Don't rely on perfume alone. Use antiperspirant deodorant, please. The next thing that we have to talk about, this is important for women in particular. You need to change your sanitary pads regularly when you're on your period. This is particularly important for women who have heavy flows. There's some women that will use one sanitary pad for ages. The thing about being on your period and using one sanitary pad for a long time is that it creates smells that are not nice. This has to be said. Please change sanitary pads regularly. Now, let's move on to hair. Some people think that, looking after your hair is so expensive and they can't be bothered. Let me tell you, it's not until you have bought hair from Venezuela or Colombia or something like that that you're going to look good with your hair. Your hair can look good if you just keep it neat and tidy. Go to the salon once a week or once a month and make sure your hair is tidy. In this day and age, a lot of people use wigs, and wigs cover up a lot of sins. But the thing about wigs is that it's covering up woven hair most of the time. And some women, I know that they're afraid to take off their wigs. And the reason they're afraid to take off their wigs is because the hair underneath, the woven hair, is a mess. It looks like something that you don't want to touch. But that shouldn't be. The fact that you have a wig on does not mean you shouldn't take care of your own real hair. Once you see that your woven hair is starting to look untidy, perhaps once in 3 weeks or once in 4 weeks, take out the braids and get it done again. it's not that expensive to get your hair woven. And please don't think that you have to spend a whole lot of money on your hair to look good. Please don't. Just keep your hair neat and tidy. Brush it regularly and you will look good. Then I want to talk about nails. Like most people who know me know that I'm really into nails. I've been into nails since I left secondary school, and it's something really crazy now. But the truth is that most of the time I have my real nails on. These are my real nails. I hope you can see them. Most of the time I have my real nails on because I discovered that false nails, when I get them done, my nails start breaking. But that's a topic for another day. So I just want to tell you that you don't even have to do false nails for your nails to look good. Just keep them clean. When you see dirt under them, wash them and remove the dirt under them. You can keep your nails short. You don't even need nail polish. If you want to look good, you can put a little bit of nail hardener on them and you will look neat and classy. You don't need to be doing like crazy colors like I do or have all this kind of adornments. If you want to, that's fine and it's great, but you don't have to. Please realize that you don't have to spend a lot of money or a lot of time to look good. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Like I said before, my name is Lakwe Shweton and I'm a love coach. I hope this video has really helped you. My job is to help women attract love and improve their relationships. I particularly focus on single women over 30. And now I even offer WhatsApp coaching. That means that I offer coaching via WhatsApp. I'm sure you love that. So if you want more help from me, like you want help with building confidence, or you want to learn how to attract love into your life, attract the kind of people that you want into your life, I can help you, and I can do that via WhatsApp. If you want more information on my WhatsApp coaching, just go to www.lakweshweton.com/coaching. That's www.lakwesweton.com/coaching. I hope I'll hear from you soon. Until next time, bye.